Well, good morning. I'm gonna figure out how to start off maybe some of my videos a little different. That's my big old mess with. That's where I sit down. I do all my stuff for video, editing, watching TV, sometimes wasting my life. But it is what it is. I wish it was cleaner. And this is the mess I'm bringing down from, upstairs. That's what I bring up every night. And in the morning, there's my coffee cup, right? Oh, get this set down. Gotta bring that water up every night. Trying to do better. You never know when you get thirsty. So, here we are. And this also is probably where the most important stuff happens. Not what you would think. But right here is all the information that I need to have a better life, hope in my life, and be productive. The problem is surrendering, stopping what I'm doing on a daily basis, any given day really, and putting the work in. All I have to do, ask for a little guidance, reflect, read, answer a few questions, write, share it with somebody else, feel amazing most of the time. Unfortunately, a lot of this stuff just sits here on my bed for weeks, months, waiting for me to make a visit. Today I made a visit. I'm inspired, I feel good. I'm ready to head on down, got dark, downstairs, inspired to go out and do one of my MotoBaums. A MotoBaum. See how that brings a little smile, talk about self a little bit, yeah. And hopefully put some awesome attitude and new adjustments in at work that will help not only myself, but possibly another human being. I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm gonna feel a little bit like Mr. Rogers. We're swapping shoes, before we go to the office or we do something. When we enter a room, come from outside, take our outdoor shoes, put our indoor ones on. Today I'm doing the opposite, taking my indoor shoes, showing you about putting on my outdoors. I roll these up and stick these in. It doesn't get so bunched up down around my ankle. Might look a little funny going on the road, I don't know. I'm just trying to get to work, trying to commute, do my MotoBaum video. All will be well. So I was listening to this other motovlogger the other day, trying to learn something, see how they do stuff. She was showing how, as the magpie flies, was showing how to make better videos, And I've seen it before, $1 Million Bogan. He does a lot of his get up in the morning, drink his coffee, shows the interaction of what he's doing before he even gets out and does what he's going to do. So of course, I'm going to give this a little try. Maybe it'll inspire anyone else to do something different. I just like to do something different. The almighty AGV. getting me a selfie stick, something for my Apple iPhone. Geez, that took a long time. This is what else I do in the morning. Make sure my power supply is good. This is what I use, 100%. I never run out of charge for my equipment that way. It came on. Whew, there's that. My new fridge. I love it. Acceptance. Pathway to peace. Hey, you can get some Amazon, put some music on in the background. Sometimes messes up my focus. But I don't have a lot to mess up as far as what I'm gonna say or focus on, right? Yeah. I need to be a little more confident when I'm doing what I'm saying. I'm confident backing us out of the garage just for today. Whew, yeah. There we go, shut the garage. Shut the garage. I ain't hearing nothing, man. Listen to some light duty stuff today. Remember the other time I was telling y'all? That slur was a bit much to start my day off with. Rain and blood. That's when you know you're getting old. Man, I would hit that stuff back in my school days for sure, and then many years afterwards, because it took me a long time to grow up, right, so to speak. Doesn't mean you're grown up because of how you listen to music or whatever, but yeah, I'd hit that hard heavy stuff first thing in the morning, blasting, pumped for the day. There's an undercover. I know I've seen a cop car there before, a regular one. Now we got an undercover one there. That feels good. I've had like a kind of a semi-sore throat. I ain't been sick in like 3-4 years. But this pollen this year appears to be working me over a little bit. And I can feel it in my sinuses and whatever, but man, I got ready for today, did some of that step work I was showing you, rejuvenated my hope, and I got out of the dumpy dump feeling, you know, like you're sick, you can use that for an excuse, you can kind of be mopey or whatever, but I don't want to be mopey. And the sun is popping out, my gosh, and I still can't get no vitamin D because I'm all wrapped up. Yeah. Last time I went to the doctor, they said you need some vitamin D, and then they tried to put me on some high cholesterol pills, and I saw the side effects to those. Like, no way, I'd rather you know, and my cholesterol went up, I know, and they said it would, trying to do the carnivore diet, because I was eating tons of meat and eggs and cheese, and of course that'll elevate your cholesterol like crazy. And if you're not, from what I understand, if you're not mixing it with carbs and you're just sticking, you know, to your either carnivore or, what's the other one, keto diet, you'll stay safe, even though those cholesterol readings are high. And most of those people will say that most of the research done on it was, you know, it's kind of misinformed in a way. I don't know how to explain it. Do your own research if you're interested. Figure the stuff out. All I know is what I learned from people. Because it wasn't long ago I was all into raw food, veganism, healthy eating, and man, that's like I got to a certain point, I just, you know, you start slipping and sliding from that stuff after a while.
and you don't know which way to go. So I use that for an excuse because of my, sick thinking and not taking care of myself internally, just to sabotage my diet altogether. And not even exercise anymore. And that's stuff that lingers inside that I need to address, because it affects me. It affects my mood. It affects how I treat myself when I'm treating myself bad. Obviously, you treat other people bad, or you put on a fake face to manipulate and pretend to be okay and nice, which, is that helping them? I don't know, it might temporarily. I don't know all the specifics, but I know it doesn't help me being fake. But once in a while you just have to practice those principles, like even when you don't feel it. You need to eventually do something about the underlying cause, of course, but sometimes you gotta fake it till you make it. I remember I told somebody like that one time on Facebook about faking it till you make it. I mean, they took so much offense to it, and they weren't faking it, and I was like, well, if you're taking offense to it that hard, making such a big issue out of it, there's something underlying that is pushing your needs to make me see this your way, and I shouldn't have said that. And of course, I tried to explain some of that, and you can't explain. All you can do is live it. You can live it, and when it's their time to address it, it's their time to address it. I don't think I can go this way. They said Monday that bridge is going to be closed, but we'll find out. If it's closed, I'd be doing a U-turn, no big deal. This is the Mallory Bridge, the one I like to take this way a lot. Looks like the bridge is open. Starts April 1st. Okay. April Fools. Hey, that's coming up. Watch April 1st, they won't close it. April Fools! Actually close it in on the 2nd. Yeah, I don't think they can play those kind of pranks. That'll get you pumping. Woo! Yeah. Have a happy day, have a happy life, right? I like that one guy, Into the Sunset, says, life is too short for anything but joy. And that's a good dude, putting the stuff out like that, as it's true. Life is too short for anything but joy. How can I be in joy in the midst of my own chaos that I like to create? That's my sign. So if I'm feeling chaos and not joy, I can look at myself. I don't have to blame outside circumstances. I don't have to blame anybody. I have to blame myself, really. I mean, that would be some self-hate. I can surrender and ask for guidance and help and start anew. I can start anew. Can you imagine that? Well, yeah, so there you go. Where do you look for help when help is needed? Outside circumstances, things, other people to lean on constantly. I mean, it's good to lean on others and get some help, but not to continually lean on and drain and abuse your friends and loved ones. So don't push it too far. They won't be there too long, unless they're sick like you. They'll stay right there with you. So yeah, you gotta look for people who will inspire you and who will help, not enable you in your disease, your sickness, so that you stay It's alright, he waved. He knew he kind of pulled out a little bit in front. That's alright. I need lots of space cushion here because people come flying out of that tunnel. We were flying through it pretty fast. Yep, there comes the safety part. The safety part of the MotoBaum. Believe me, I gotta think safety all the time. Look at that other side. The other side is creeping like a turtle. Yeah, I don't like being by these big rigs, man. I posted that video the other day, being by a big rig and why not to. When they blow a tire, that shit is, you know, that's pretty violent. You're on one of these, that's like shrapnel coming at you. Just the big loud kaboom bang alone make you come out of your seat possibly. What happens then? Well, you lose focus on your riding, what's around you, and you may have a boo-boo. I don't know who's behind that gravel truck, but they're brave. They are brave. I know most times I get behind them, man, I would attract a rock right to my glass on my vehicle. It's like, yep, there it is every time. Hasn't happened in a long time, but I had a streak where, I mean, it didn't matter. If there was a gravel truck and my Eco said, oh, you'll be all right this time, I'd get one. Another $300. Yeah, we're gonna move around and get in the safe lane. I only got a few quarter mile before my exit, so might as well get over here and chill. Let all these other people get on their way. That's what we do. That's what we do when we're in good shape. We come out here and we be nice to others. Now, for a while there, I just had some weird circumstances, apparently, and not feeling good inside, and even the light-duty altercations I would get into out here on the road seemed big and major and hurtful, and either was upset at what somebody else did or upset how I reacted to what they did. Yeah, and I carried it with me for some time. I wake up thinking about it as well. That's when you know you're need to get back in touch with your higher power. God, yeah. I just say it right out there. That's what it is for me. Love, tolerance, patience, forgiveness. And without those things, then I'm powerless. If I have those things in my life, I have some power. It's great riding weather. I'm glad I rode, because riding is great. Riding is fun. Even if it's on your daily commute to work. It's like the only footage I have lately. And when I get on something nice and long and we could go somewhere, I'm usually so excited I lose sleep the night before, and then I'm like really quiet. Got no energy for the day. It's weird. I need to start doing that gym, man. I remember being in the gym, I get out, man, I feel like Superman every day, you know? Really did. Good feeling. Well, the dude ain't rode over his bike yet. Talked about that in a video a couple days ago, last week. But leaving your bike parked behind your vehicle, I know you probably ain't got no other choice, but man, back in the stoner days, that'd have been a real bad idea. I don't know how people do it. Smoke that THC, highly contented weed, and function properly. I don't know. I'm not a functioner. I just don't do it. Nope. Don't need it. Don't need it. There's Mr. Will. Well, just got back from a tattoo convention up in DC. Showboating their skills. Man, they got them too, I tell you. They have got skills. Alright. This is work. Ooh. Making our stop. Catch you guys later. Tonight on my way home. Sounds good. Love and miss you. Here's the rest of the Mr. Rogers shoe thing. You had to grow up watching Mr. Rogers. You know what I'm talking about. You know how to make an entrance to the room. He'd be singing to you, changing his shirt to a sweater, and his shoes to some kind of, look like Vans. Yeah, pretty cool. More Vans in the day. Alright, this time we're zipped up. I think I left when I left out of here last week. Of course, I left it hang open. I felt something hit me in the back. I guess it was a lid raising up and whacking me. I was like, hey, that ain't right back there. So of course, me with my infinite wisdom, sharp and keen senses, I fixed it. Well, I need someone to lean on. I was peeking around this corner, waiting to see Tara. But she's good today. We'll need somebody to lean on. See, the interstate looks a little cloggish. Ooh, don't go over that. Glad her front bumper ain't too low. Yeah, the freeway has stopped. That's not yummy or nummy. We'll see what we can do up there to get on by without being a pest or a nuisance to nobody. We're pissing somebody off today. It is completely clogged. That can't be good. Hopefully this old boy let me through. Somebody let me through. Can I zip on through? Thank you! That was super cool of that dude. See, just ask people, man, sometimes. Be sitting here a minute. It is completely stopped. Well, that was fairly comfortable to get through. I thought we was going to be sitting a while. I was going to shut the bike off and that'd be a wrap for a while. Yeah, sing. Bob your head left and right. Stay happy in the traffic. You ain't gotta worry about anybody doing. Hey, worry what you're doing.
You can't tell me the deck is stacked. You can't whisper behind my back. You can't show me how the odds are up against me all day long. But I've been through the fire and come out alive, and there's no more
Yeah, I get quiet when I start riding a little more, let's get up and go. Got to focus all your energies. I think I did okay. What do you think? I might have just nudged over the speed limit a little bit, but not too bad. Whew. Yeah, let's back her up in the intersection. Hey, you can do what you want. The road is yours. This thing just floats along, you get going. Like, the front end just bounces around a little bit, you know, just leave the ground if you give it hell. That wasn't really giving it hell. I lost some camera. I can't get that thing tight enough because you have to put another little washer in there, and then it'll squeeze that little joint tight so it won't move. I know how to fix it. I do. Wave to the neighbors, even if they don't wave back. It's okay. It's alright. They're all just a little crazy. Ooh! Can see all obstacles in my way. All the dark clouds that had me blind, 'cause it's gonna be a bright, sunshiny day. Even if it's a little cloudy, it's alright.